makes it look good. Let's set the timer here. Alright. So, we'll head into the police comedy. Yeah, we're gonna start in a couple of really good comedy movies. Well, the first one's really good. After that, not really. And second one. Alright, well, let's see. Go ahead. I think if you attack, it's gonna die. Well, everyone here's watching. Yeah, he's gonna take a hit.
なんだ、その程度かい。僕の相手じゃないね。任せてくれ。よし、もう大丈夫だ。一気に落とす。さてと、そこ。チャンスだ。よし、畳みかけるぞ。いいね。わかったわ。イエスだ。と、よーし。エニグマ行くよ。駆動。エニグマ駆動。戦闘終了。警戒態勢に戻ります。
Rubis's father was a ruthless businessman who would do anything to make a profit. Even when his only daughter is suddenly burning his count, to him, hit regrettably in Zero's humble opinion. Bye.
俺の番だな。よーし、は私の番ね。そこ。やっつい。やっつい。任せてくれ。これが俺たちの力だ。
Almost. We're still in here though. You can heal yourself. You want to again. Heal yourself again. You don't want to heal till after the level.
一気に落とすよ。そこ。チャンスだ。よし。畳みかけるぞ。イエスだ。いいね。まだまだいける。
Alright. The two are up there. New material. But I will walk 500 search, I will walk 500 more just for the chance to walk 1,000 search to fall at your door. Great reference.
Stop! Stop! Hey there! Hey there! Stay! 一気に落とすよ。俺の番だ。みんな大丈夫か？
I am getting that full experience real quick. That's gonna draw me up a wall.
Stop!
On the ground. The fishing spot there. Guess I'm not. The gate's open for us, just like the chief said it would be. Huh, we're finally here. The police academy is further up, correct? Yeah, just ahead is the forest road that leads to it. If we keep going straight, we'll be at the police academy in no time. That's good to hear. Well, it doesn't look like they sent a welcoming party. So we saw ourselves in? Sorry, I still can't take the feeling I got from that man we met. Me either. Everything about him was overwhelming. But we can't renege on our meeting with the chiefs to search for him. Perhaps we could break into two parties. One team continues to the academy and the other returns to the stage to investigate. I suppose that could work. No, it's too soon to split the team in half with our current lineup. But I'll call the first division and notify them about it just in case. I see. That may be a good idea. Crossbow Police Department, First Investigation Division. Oh, Emma, it's me again. Detective Benny, what is it? Did you break in the case from earlier? No, I'm calling about something else. You see, Ward told Emma about the giant man wearing an eye patch that they encountered on the highway. A walkabout man in his 40s, red hair, black eye patch. Wasn't traveling by train, car, or airship, but walked on foot from the highway. I said, we'll keep a lookout on our end. You should proceed to your appointment with Sarge. We'll do that. Sounds like that sorted out nicely. Yeah, this way we won't have to worry so much. Okay, ready to pass through the gate? Yes, let's go. Watch that. Knox Forest Road. So this is Knox Forest. I've heard stories, but it's even more vast than I imagined. Oh brother, do we really have to go through this place on foot? I can't think of a more crusade way to travel. But this is how the SSS rolls. We can't back up now. And besides, for all the complaining you've done, you don't look tired at all, Rossi. Yeah, you're right. I thought I'd say your boy would deal with Neil over by now. You're giving me too much credit, and truth, my feet are killing me. I think I need a fearless leader to give me a payback ride. Still not happening. Shall we proceed?
Stop! Hey, ha! Hey, to! Stop! Hey, there! Stop! さあ、始めましょう。俺の番だな。よーし、やー！私の番ね。
Ow!
僕の番か。行くぞ。やー、やー！私の番。やれやれ。時間の無駄だったな。敵出現、抗戦します。はい、やー。行くよ。よし、行ってや。任せてきや。行きますやー。さてきや。ごめんなさい。先に行くわね。
Man, that's rude. That's 100 monsters away? The day of the wedding, see beautifully pristine to the distressing degree in his eyes, had marched down the aisle at a stiff pace. When he lifted her veil, he seen no joy in her expression. A second. Alright, give me 1 second. There we go. Nice and easy. You're so slow. I think the faster pace of this. Oh. What could that be? There seemed to be a rope stretching down below the cliffside. That's part of the Academy Survival Training Ground. Survival training? The forest gets a lot more dense further down, just far away from thicket for 108 all around. Cadets go down there, have to live off the land for several days with limited equipment and provisions. I don't really think that's for me. I'll pass this well, thank you very much. Although, I'll consider if they threw in some fine wine and sick horse. These yours. How do dehydrated cheese-filled rations sound instead? I had to go through it myself in order to earn my detective license. Honestly, survival training was one of the hardest things I've ever done. That reminds me, do you think Randy is training here right now? Oh wait, yeah, I guess that's possible. Then again, he could be at a different training ground altogether. He's in some sort of training program with the guardsmen from Belgrade, right? The ones who were controlled during the court incident? Yes, it was a request by a new CGF commander. I hope he finishes up and comes back to us soon. Yeah, me too.
Hey there!
To be fair, you have to have a pretty high IQ to understand police stealing from treasure chest jokes. The humor is extremely subtle, and without a solid grasp across the state wall, most of the jokes would go over a typical player's head.
Hey there! 今だ！全火力集中してください。いいね。了解。はあ、そこ。上出来かな。やるじゃない。みんなチャンスよ。行くぞ。えって。よーは。行くよ。さてとや。行くぞ。ストップ。みんな大丈夫か。奇襲成功。チャンスです。よし。やってや。さてとそこ。よーしそこ。僕の番か。よし。いっと。そこ。よーしやー。行くよ。なんだその程度かい。
Wait, where I wanna go?
やったストスタここは通らせてもらえば任せてスト私の番そこ僕の番か行きますやれやれ
Yeah, not this
時
time.
間の無駄だったなかかってきな俺の番だな私の番は戦闘終了警戒態勢に戻りますスト一気に落とすよチャンスだよし畳みかけるぞイエスさいいね分かったわやーよし上出来だお疲れ様
Probably been a success. Oh,
甘いねやれやれ行きますそこ行くよ行くぞそこよやれやれ出直してきなよやっと
whoa, okay.
やっと俺の番だな迎撃完了みんな先に進もう ストップ
Oh
みんな
dear.
立て直すぞ俺の番だな私の番ですねエニグマ任せて起動 よし、私の番。
Just pick it up for you.
任せてくれ。私の番ね。そこ。立て直さないと。はあ、すまない、みんな。はあ、訓練不足でした。
Wow.
よし。もう一度。さてや。お返しよ。はい、そこ。任せてってや。ええ、はい。訓練不足でした。
I know I need you.
そんな。行きます。はい。目標をつける。行くぞ。これで終わりです。俺の番だな。
Okay, wow.
行くよ。私の番ね。そこ。まだやれる。負けられない。はい。まだやれる。
Oh, I need.
さあ、先を急ぎましょう。
Let's do some items. Oh, I used that one. The great item in one person. Let's go open this chest. Now let's see what's up this way.
全力で行かせてもらいます。行くよ。とっととアディオス。
Yeah, no. Okay. Let's take it back from this half here then.
一気に落とすぞ。よーし。やあ。私の番ね。
Nice and easy.
そこ。僕の番か。任せてくれ。さてとや。はい。そこ。なんだ。その程度かい。
About seems so. I still can't believe I did that. Now.
行くぞ。行きます。やあ。今のみんな行くわよ。イエス。いいね。了解。やあ。守りたい。このクロスベル。僕の相手に務まるか。行くぞ。行きます。やあ。はい。行くよ。行くぞ。や行きます。そこ。行くぞ。行きます。この調子で行きま
Nice
しょう。
and easy. Is there anything better than treasure? Arguably, a really good book. I recommend the Sunset Agi series personally.
Stop!
I don't like these things.
Yosh! 一気に行くぞ! 行きます! やあ! さてと、はい! 僕の番だ! 行くぞ! さてと、はい! 行きます! やあ! よし!
That's
これ
right.
が俺たちの力だ!
It was good experience though.
やった! みんな、チャンスよ! 俺の番だな! 私の番、そこ! 今だわ! みんな、行くわよ!
Oh, important.
Yes,
Oh well.
行くぞ! その程度じゃ俺たちは止められない!
Here we are, the Crossbow Police Academy. Ah, finally. I can see why they built it all this way in the forest. It's so quiet and peaceful here. I wonder where the chief is. But now, we should check in at the academy's reception desk. Let's head inside. Yeah, let's. Ah, about time they showed up. Whoa, Sergeant Mr. Seeker, it's been a while. Sorry about the wait, we only just got here. It's nice to see you again, Is that Juan? Let's go with Juan. Yes, you seem to be doing well. Haha, I haven't seen you since the last Guardian Force training exercise, Noel. As for your award, I said it's been about 10 months since your graduation. I took my eyes off you for a moment, and the next thing I know, you're a top-notch detective. Haha, I don't know about that, I still got ways to go. And this is the one in charge of the police academy, I presume. Yeah, this is Juan. He's the manager of the school and nearby facilities. Oh no, I hardly have to do any maintenance at all. Anyway, Sergi, the floor is all yours. You're free to use the meeting room. Thanks. Well, no point sitting around wasting time. Come on, let's get this ball rolling. Excuse me, Chief. What exactly is it that we're here for? You still haven't figured it out. And here I thought I left plenty of clues. Huh. Is you guys really all still with this? Hey, wait a minute. Plenty of clues as to why you called us here. Could have been for... Yo. Traffic wall, okay. And does that mean, yeah, the SSS is being granted its own orbital car. So for me, let's get to drawing the rules of the road for your heads. Oh dear. They'll make me drive, and that's it. When it comes to handling an orbital car, these are the most essential traffic laws you need to remember. But do you get all that? I think so. I can't believe I joined all the way here just to listen to a lecture. See, the rules seem easy enough to remember. So I can't imagine the current system is going to be hold up as orbital cars become more commonplace. But cross that road when we get there. It has been 10 years since personal orbital cars hit the market. In time, they're going to become more and more regulated for public safety. It is pretty easy to get driver's license. All you need to do is apply for one. Haven't there been talks of adding some sort of testing to the process? Yeah, someday. There'll probably be all kinds of formal training and practical exams too. But for today, I want to make sure you kids are familiar with the fundamentals. As for the actual driving, I'll leave you in charge of that, Noel. Yes, roger that. Oh wait, Noel already has a driver's license. She has plenty of experience from the operating the CGF armor cars as well. Oh, is that so? After I joined the CGF, Commander Bells made me learn. I loved it ever since. Okay then, time to hand over the key. It's parked outside, follow me. Man, talk about a surprise. Yes, the chief can be rather shy when he wants to be, but in orbital car, huh? Can't say I know much about them, but what do you think it is? Renee or maybe a Rainford? Well, when it comes to commercial orbital cars, those are the only two major manufacturers in the market. aren't much German wind force, but the Benet company is more established. Plus, they have a very decisive catalog. From compact cars to sedans, they even make the Republic signature buses. The Ring Ford company is more known for luxury cars and utility vehicles, correct? Exactly, if I had to say, their models are more sturdy and high class. Many of their designs seem to be inspired by the Ring Ford's history with over trains and tanks. It hasn't really hit me before, but I'm starting to get pretty excited myself. Alright, let's go have a look. Ooh. Wow. This is the overclock we've been assigned? Huh, doesn't look half bad. Wait a second. This framework, this design, is that Benet Organ Ford? Huh, right you are. This here is the model XD78, straight from C Central Factory Label. It is? The CCF developed an orbital car? Why is that so surprising? Global terrain is rugged and mountainous. Orbital cars aren't commonplace there at all. Instead, the CCF is known for the continent's leading manufacturer of orbital airships. C Central Factory. Dear Monster. Oh dear. Actually made overcaught. She's beautiful. Lower the spec. What's the top speed? Down, girl. Down. Apparently, it uses a scaled down model of the engine they've currently put in their airships. As for speed, it tops out at 1500 strides per hour. Amazing! Wouldn't that make it faster than a train? Why would the SSS be given such a high performance vehicle? It seems so new that I doubt it's even officially on the market yet. But truth is, the department wouldn't use to hand something like this over to you. But the new mayor insisted. Matter of fact, he's the one who arranged for it. Mayor Close? Well, it does make sense that Uncle Dieter will have connection with the CCF. Ah yes, if one could pull it off, it's the CEO of the IBC. I find it hard to believe he'll go out of his way for us like this and not expect anything in return. Huh, guess that means you'll have to repay him with some old-fashioned effort. But if you think it's too much responsibility, you can always refuse it. In which case, we'll assign you one of the generic Benet models issued to the police. No need, we accept it with gratitude. Is it all ready to go? Sure, maintenance is done and it's already been taken on a trial run. Here's the key. Wow, this feels like a really big moment for us. Wait, we've been wanting a car with the preservation has for so long. Well, what are we waiting for? Aren't we going to take it for a spin? Yeah, I guess the sensible thing would be to drive back to class per se. Noel, will you do the honors? Yes, I would love to. Suppose I'll hit the ride back with you then. My car. Okay. A whiff of that new car smell, and the wheel handles like butter. This is everything I ever dreamed of. The seats are nice and comfortable, and the interior design is no slouch either. I have to say, I'm sold. It's a nice ride, there's no denying that. Not to mention the fact that we can comfortably fit about 7 people, which means we'll be fine even after when the interior get back. Okay, enough of the other ways. Let's head out. Save your final judgments until after you see this thing in action. Wait, here we go. Now if they're gonna put me in control driving it. This is incredible. You're right, it's fast, but it feels so safe. Plus the engine hardly makes a sound, and yet you can practically feel it purring right under your seat. The CCF engineering for you. I wouldn't mind taking her for a spin sometime myself. I like the CTF armored cars too, but man, it's starting to feel like I'm cheating them. Is that how you see it? You're a real gearhead, aren't you, Noel? Yeah, look at those wheels. Honestly, Wendy, how are you not tired after 5 full days of survival training? Haha, who says I'm not exhausted? I'm done for a sound if you join me. Then maybe we can snuggle up to bed together. Oh, come on, you're such an idiot. But speaking of that car, I've not seen anything like that before. Maybe the new running model on loan to the police. Nope, that's the CCF's handiwork. Blows my mind they'll get a nice ride like that for the SSS. The C Central Factory? I thought they didn't make orbital cars. And what makes you say it was given to your division? Well, War and Middle East were inside it. Not to mention the chief and our 2 new rookies. Who else could it be? How can you see who's inside the car from so far away? Did it have the CCF's name on it somewhere too? Yeah, there was an emblem engraved on the left hand side. Man, now I really can't wait to get out of here. Hey Randy, when you consider coming back to the Guardian Force? Huh? It's just no matter how I look at, your abilities are better suited for the military. And you've been comfortable training with this rifle this time too. Only because I'm practicing with blanks. You know, I'll be in dirt with this thing while combat, don't you? But hey, don't sweat. If you're ever in a jam, I'll come running. Now come on, we got some rehab training to finish up. I know that. Pick up the pace. How long do you intend to travel? If I don't see every one of you up with that whip in 10 minutes, we're staying out here till the break of dawn. Aye! Yes, ma'am! Please, no mistakes! Stop striking off and get to climbing! Jeez. You're a double senior officer when you want to be, you know that? Oh, sup, Randy? I missed the chest. A huge one-eyed man with red hair. Yeah, we'll always contact the first baseman about him. We don't have the slightest idea who he was, but he clearly wasn't your typical wayfarer. After all, we didn't do the thing to hide how powerful he is and that we was. Therein lies the issue. Terrorists and Jaegers tend to be more discreet about their battle prowess, and even if we have probable cause to suspect them, State Wall doesn't allow us to open an investigation right away. That's true. The strange behavior we witnessed recently from Hui and the Imperial government is also cause for concern. It would seem the board left by Vivek is finally starting to make waves in the shadows and the underworld. More like right out in the open, from the sound of it. Then there's that trade conference at the end of the month. Business is about to pick up for us, true, but we'll prepare for it. For now, I think it's imperative that we find out who that man is. Agree, I wonder where he might be staying. Oh. Did some fine work. Chief, don't tell me. All that construction was for the orbital core? Yup, I had him install a parking spot for the ride and a driver to get to it. Using headquarters funds, no less. Wow, this is incredible. There's even enough space for us to do maintenance. And so it begins our life with an orbital car. We're really going to be driving on Easy Street now. I think Kina would be absolutely thrilled. Whoa! What the heck is that? That's a really nice car. Oh, were you? Henri. How about getting you two? This is so sweet, and I've seen a car like this. Wait, no way, did you guys buy this? Of course not. We're borrowing it for the SSS business though. Seriously? You guys get a promotion or something? I wouldn't call it a promotion exactly. Wait, where's Kina? She's not with you guys. Is she with Momo then? Maybe? How should I know? Just because we walked to Sunday school doesn't mean we came back with her. I guess not, but she says she has some work to take care of for Sister Marble, so she stayed behind. She might still be at the cathedral, maybe. I see. I wonder what could be keeping her. She's you too overprotective parenting much. Can you blame her now? She's their precious little girl. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's only natural for us to worry for her. We're her guardians. But if you guys were that antsy about, why didn't you pick up at the cathedral? You do have a new set of wheels after all. You make a good point. Can we get you to drive, Noel? Do you even have to ask? No way, you guys are picking Kina up in that thing? Oh, me too. Let me hitch a ride. Come on, will you? Your dad's going to grind you if you come home late. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Choo-woo-woo. Just got back today too. Well, it sounds like you two, so hurry on home then. Don't worry, we'll give you a ride one of these days. You better. But then, if you excuse us, take care, you two. Enough chit-chat, go pick up already. I'll be heading back inside now. Alright, let's go everyone. Wait, we're off to the cathedral. We'll have to pass through the entertainment district. We can get there via Central Square from here. Either way, the wheels are all yours. Oh man, I can't wait to see the look on Kina's face when we get there. See, it's a bear for gearhead herself after all. You two way are just a dog to mom and dad. Grr. We're here. Now where could Kina be? We can start by checking her classroom. Look at me working my way up to the cathedral. I suppose miracles really do happen. Not exactly the worshipping type, are you, Ozzy? It's like that. I have a bad relationship with ideas. I've just never messed with the church-going crowd. It always give me serious being in one. This was strange coming from someone who named their street gang after the Testaments. And didn't you always refer to your fights with the Silver Vipers as crusades? That's mostly Abba's idea. Excuse me. Oh. Sorry to bother you all. Will this happen to be Crossbell Cathedral? Oh yes, it is. That's a big suitcase. Wise? Ellie, it's been so long. When I think of it, I do remember you mentioning that you were from Crossbell. That's right. You're the last person I expected to run into today, Wise. It's the acquaintance of yours, Ellie. Yes, you recall that I stayed abroad before joining SSS, right? I met Wise while in the holy city of Arteria 2 years ago. She did a lot to make my stay more comfortable. Arteria? Is that the occasion of the high seat of the Septuagint Church? Indeed it is. Hello, my name is Wise Argent. I was recently appointed to the position at Crossbell Cathedral. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Likewise, nice to meet you too. So you're going to be working at Crossbell Cathedral now? Oh wait, but I thought you were... Ellie, I have a small favor to ask. Am I keeping the nature of my position a secret? Oh, of course. Is there some special reason why you've been assigned here? Just a suitcase is full of food. Yes, but I'm sorry I can't tell you just yet. I also have a few questions I want to ask you about the current state of Crossbell. Of course. Ellie? Oh, we're just catching up. I still have to report into the cathedral, so please excuse me. Do you have business here as well? Yes, we came to pick up a girl from Sunday school. We think she's still in her classroom. Oh, I see. Now, I'll just leave you to it. Sister Wise, there's something about the way she carries herself. It struck me as very mature. Just how old is she, Ellie? Only 1 year older than me, so 19. I met her by chance by an Altaria. That's how we got to know each other. She introduced me to all sorts of tasty eateries too. Eateries, huh? Yes, despite her appearance, she's actually something of a gourmet. Now that she's in Crossbell, I have to return the favor and show her around. Oh, sounds like a lot of fun. Is something wrong, Walsey? You're kind of blanking out there. It's nothing. The girl has a certain air about her. It intrigued me, is all. Intriguing how? She seemed like your typical sister to me, pure polite. Please, it doesn't take a genius to guess that there's something more to her. Though I'm sure certain someone already knows a thing or two about that. What can you mean? Okay. But anyway, the sun's going to set soon. Let's go pick up Kina. Yes, let's. You're too soft for your own good, Walsey. Where's the classroom again? Here. Over here. Oh, there's something wrong. There's still a class in session. So, if you insert this value into the equation, scribble, there you go. The answer is 512 squared. Yes, that is correct. No, I know I've seen that formula before. Did you think of it yourself? Doing it this way just felt right, is all. Is that not okay? No, that was very creative of you, Kina. Keep in mind, everyone, the suggested formula is but a single guideline for finding the correct solution. You should always approach a problem with excitement and an open mind. Yes, ma'am. Wait, this class. It's for the oldest Sunday school students. Wow, Kina's amazing. I think I'll struggle with that problem even now. That's intermediate level math right there. Kina certainly has a talent for it. Yeah, that's our little girl. Was there ever any doubt? If anyone could do it, it's her. Wait, it's not. Settle down, Mom and Pop. You're in the church. Anyway, maybe we should wait for the rest of the end. Kina? Hello, everyone. Oh, what are you guys doing here? Well, since you were late, we came to pick you up. More importantly, Kina, why were you in class with the older kids? Oh, well, have you not told War and the others, Kina? Her academic abilities are clearly exceptional. So much so that she's keeping up with the more advanced lessons like it's nothing. That's right, I've been wanting her to attend class with the older kids for some time now, at her request that is. My only condition was that it would be for mathematics and natural science only. So that's it. Kina never ceases to amaze us. I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys. I know I'm just a kid, but I opened up a math book and next thing I knew. You don't have to apologize, silly. If that's what you're interested in, that's fine. We won't stop you, Kina. Wait, exploring your academic curiosity is nothing to be ashamed of. I'm in favor of it as well. Really? But you have to promise to keep taking classes with you, Henri, and the others, or two, okay? You get more from Sunday school than just knowledge, you know. Okay, guy. I can have fun helping Rio and Momo when they don't get something too. Whatever works. Kina really is a smart cookie. She's been teaching me just as much as I do her in a way. Right now, I'm only having her take one class with the older kids per week. So don't worry, I'll be keeping a close watch over her. Of course, we appreciate it. Thank you, Sister Marble. Well, that settles that. So we'll be getting back to the SSS building before the sun sets. Good call. Please excuse us, Sister Marble. It was nice talking with you. Thank you again for taking care of Kina. Bye, Sister Marble. So long, be careful on your way home. And... wow, a car! It's so pretty, I wonder whose it is. There's even more head over heels about than you were. Huh? What's going on? Hey, Kina, what would you say if I told you that this is our car? Really? Did you win the lottery? Or did it hit big in the stock market? What? Just where are you picking all this up, Kina? That just makes her a true cardbillion. You can't go up here without winning those things. We were given this car to useful work, Kina. So to be precise, it isn't technically ours. We didn't buy it or anything. Oh, I get it. Still, it's a real beaut. Prettiest face on 4 wheels I've ever seen. You think so? Kina knows a winner when she sees one. Isn't she gorgeous? What do you say? Wanna go for a ride? Yeah! She's very fired up about this. How about we take a different route home this time? It would be nice to pass through the Harbor District and see East Street. And that does sound pleasant. That's so, the scenic route it is. Noel, will you mind? Say no more. Then let's go! Wow, you can get around the city so quickly by car. It's smooth riding and walking for sore. That was so much fun. The city looks way different when you're swimming through it. It certainly does. I thought I was gliding through the sea of shady waves. I get the feeling that we're going to be counting on this corner a lot from now on. Yes, it's real sturdy too. Rough terrain's going to be no problem for us with her around. We'll have to remember to show Uncle Dieter our appreciation. Yeah. Right, this will be back any second now. Woof! Ah, there you are. We're back. Hey, Chief. Oh, are you on the phone? Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. Do me a favor and boot up the terminal, will you? I'm sure. Did you receive a message from headquarters? You see it after you turn it on. Kina, rookies, you come too. Yes, sir. If you need us all, then it must be worth something worthwhile. Let's see. Tio! Oh, it's Tio! Good evening, everyone. It's been a while. Tio, how you patching into us? Don't tell me you're back in Clarksville. Not quite. I'm still at the Epstein Foundation Research Lab in Women's State. My return home has been delayed a while longer, so I decided to borrow the equipment here to make a personal call. Oh, I see. It's so good to see you, Tio. But wait, I thought it wasn't possible to connect to the orbital network outside of Clarksville. Technically speaking, yes, it typically isn't possible to process large volumes of data without a wired connection. But as it so happens, we're currently testing remote connectivity between the Foundation and the IBC. The Foundation has placed 10 or so wireless single boosters between Women and Clarksville. That is how I'm able to transmit video and audio to you guys like this. Really now. These technological advancements are incredible. Hey, Tio! You say you're not coming back until later, right? But how much later? I should be able to return sometime between the end of this month and early September. Until then, I'll have to tie myself over by seeing you here, So be sure to take as much of the up as much of the camera as you can, okay? You got it. You too, Seat. Come say hello to Tio. Grr, whoa. Yes, I'm doing fine. I feel even better than usual, in fact. I suppose moments like these are yet another benefit of the Orbital Network. I presume Wendy hasn't returned yet, and it seems Noel and Wallasey have already joined. Yeah, today was their first day, actually. Long time no see, Tio. Hey there. I'll be taking up space around here for a while. It's good to see you both again. That said, I can understand why you were transferred into the team, Noel. But as for you, Wallasey, your presence is a bit of an anomaly. I couldn't agree more. Geez, you could at least try to protest. Well, for the time being, this Wallasey will have to do. Still, Tio, hurry back ASAP. That's in order. It's not truly the SSS unless you're here with us. Yup! I'll do everything in my power to expedite my return. And instantly, I was thinking of inviting Jordan to join our transmission, but evidently, his all-nighters are catching up with him. He failed to respond when I called earlier. Is that right? Well, I guess he's got a lot of work to do with too. To be fair, it's probably because he's making up for the damage he caused to the Foundation. Make sure he doesn't overwork himself, okay? That, of course, applies to you too, Tio. Understood. So, it seems like time is up. I had to pull some strings to secure this wine for live testing as an excuse to call. Oh well, alright. That's too bad. I would have loved to continue this conversation. I'm sure we'll have plenty of other chances. Be sure to contact us again when you have the opportunity, Tio. Roger that. Take care of yourself, okay, Tio? And feel free to get in touch whenever you like. Bye, Tio. Adios. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Grr, whoa. See you later, Tio. Yes, until next time, everyone. Good night. There she goes, yeah. To be honest, seeing her face made me miss her all the more. Ah, youth. It's easy to see how close the SS is with each other. Yeah, I can hardly believe we were once all complete strangers. Alright, sorry for coming back so late, Chief. Don't worry about it. You can just report to me later, but more importantly, what's the plan for dinner? Oh, right, I completely forgot. Now that you mention it, we hadn't decided on a schedule for kitchen duty. Oh, so the SSS divvies up the cooking? Huh, is that right? Huh, wish I know that before I sign up for this. No complaints, if you're going to be in the SSS, you're going to pull your weight. We just got a new recipe book that I can teach you if you're not confident. Tempting as that offer is, I actually know my way around a hot stove already. But since it's such a hassle, I always just make Abbas do the cooking. Goddess. You're unbelievable. I should be the one complaining. How about we make our dinner tonight How about we all make dinner together for today night? Why not? Something quick and easy to do the trick. I'll help too. But you guys have fun with that. Good time as any for a smoke. Go wolf! Huh? It's raining. Oh wait, the weekend forecast they said you were in for some showers today. Ugh. Is that who I think it is? Tina, you stuck into my bed again. I thought you were going out with this recently. Maybe something happened. Mm. Over here, Suzuki. Mama. I guess it's all playing with Suzuki in Dreamland. It's still early in the morning, so I should get a bit more set-eye. The D4G cult Divine Child went over 500 years ago. She's no longer in any danger now that the cult is gone, but with no family to speak of, it might be bad if she doesn't recover her memories. Second best? For now, I need to focus on doing whatever I can to protect Crossbell. That's the part I can play to give kids like her a peaceful future to live in. Looks like we'll be in for more drizzling throughout the day. Come tonight, it'll rip itself right up into a storm. That's unfortunate. And here I was hoping we could take a new orbital car to patrol the outskirts of the state. Assuming the Almas had decided this wasn't the day for a pleasant drive. Audience, why do you forsake me? By the way, did you get any follow-up reports on the man we encountered on the highway yesterday? Nope. Doesn't seem like the first division was able to pin him down either. Between Chow, Rector, and the big guy you saw, we're all gonna have our hands full for a while. Right. That man with the eye patch. The air about him was definitely scary. His demeanor was calm, but I could sense a ferocity beneath the surface. Like an uncaged wild animal. No doubt about it. It felt like he could have pounced and devoured us whole in an instant if he wanted to. As funny as it is to think about, I completely agree. He may be a terrorist or perhaps a jager. Either option seems equally likely. Why don't we go to the downtown district and see what kind of dirt we can dig up? The one who runs the Nell Valley might have some useful information on him. Oh, you mean Ashley? An ex-armed stealer like her probably would know her fair share about the underworld. True, I think it would be worth paying her a visit. Well, best of luck to you guys. Just don't forget about your support request. Drain yourself too hard playing Counter Spy, and you'll lose sight of your real duties. Understood, sir. We should check the terminal for any requests. Yes, let's. The city's residential affairs division recently discovered several change of evidence form. Civic Center, okay. To the Bakery in West, and then we will soon be offering a post-game pom-pom party and open terminals for the city. Accordingly, I need some help conducting a final user acceptance test. Since the SSS has been looking after Teal, I want you all to participate. Okay. Looks like all the urgent requests, are within the city limits. There aren't too many, so I think we'll be able to handle these just fine. The one from the Foundation might have something to do with Tia. I'd like to take the time to learn more about Momo's request as well. We can take care of the urgent request on the way over to the Nine Valley Exchange. That's what I was thinking. Well, let's get a move on. I want to spend as well of today in the rain as possible. Alright, let's do the IBC one. Here we are. Let's head to the counter and ask about Chief Robert's request. You should be able to hear the details by speaking with Renfrey. Well, look who he is. Very close. And Maria Bell too. Are you looking for the IBC today? That's right, I had a bit of bank business piling up that I couldn't put off any longer. Thankfully Bell was here for me to lean on. We knocked it out in no time. Hello there everyone. It feels like ages since I last seen you all. How you been, Ellie? I've been well. The SSS resumed activities yesterday, in fact. Let me get a good look at you. Whoa. But Belle, please. You're in tip-top shape. So soft, so warm, supple, yet muscular to the touch. Oh, I could just eat you up. Enough, you're going to give everyone the wrong idea, Belle. By the way, Roy, you haven't tried anything on Clock My Deal. See Ellie, have you? No, who do you think I am? A dangerous man, that's what. Don't think for a second that I'll be taking my eyes off you, Roy Bannings. You know what happened if I catch one of you? Showing Ellie's innocence, don't you? You always know how to catch a weighted eyes, Roy. Or Death Square. In this case. Honestly, Belle? Come on. Come now, Belle. It's the same way to speak to your peers. Take it easy on the poor fella. It's so good to see you again, ladies and gentlemen of the SSS. Above all, it gladdens me that Noel and Walsey are fitting waiting your newest members. Let me take the opportunity to congratulate the SSS on the official return to active duty. It's kind of you to say. You have my gratitude once again for that letter of recommendation. And thank you very much for the open call as well. Getting the honor to sit behind her wheel, it's a dream come true. Glad to hear. I do hope that it proves useful to your work. Moments like these make becoming a new male all worth it. It's well stressful balancing time between my male duties and being CEO of the IBC. But you have no one to blame for that but yourself, Father. You have a horrible habit of accepting work when you're already drowning in it. Leave me the job of fishing you out. I'm sorry, Belle, but when Crossbill's welfare is on the line, I just can't blame myself to go any less than full speed. I can't deny that I sometimes blame more than I can chew. But I like to think that I have a tendency to go above and beyond. Grandfather has always admired that about you, Uncle. I heard him speak often of how direly Crossbill needs young, forward-thinking politicians like yourself. This high praise coming from someone as seasoned as Speaker McDowell. However, I'm still on a novice in the political arena. There's much for me to learn, especially for someone like him. Ah yes, Father, is it nearly time for your meeting at City Hall? Oh, I almost forgot. Please excuse us, ladies and gentlemen. You know how it is. Duty calls. No problem. Sorry for stopping you like this when you were so busy. No, not all. It was good to catch up with you. If you ever run into trouble at work, don't forget my doors are always open to the SSS. For you, I promise I'll do everything in my power to help. We appreciate him. Please take care of you two. Oh, you're always so sweet. Bye for now, members of the SSS. Until next time. They seem as busy as ever. They must be putting all of their attention to the trade conference at the end of the month. At this point, I suspect that their schedules are planned out to the minute. But clearly, overcard donations aren't the extent of how far they're willing to go out of their way for us. Yeah, the SSS is in their debt. I just hope they're finding time for themselves too. Anyway, let's not forget why we came here. Chief Robert's request is waiting for us. Wait, off to the reception desk. Good day, Winfrey. Ah, Miss McDowell, Detective Baines. It's been some time since you last visit. I see the SSS has resumed operations. Yes, and now a moment too soon. You can expect we'll be coming by the IBC more often again. I'll be looking forward to it. What brings you here today? We were requested by Chief Roberts of the Epstein Foundation. Ah, I see. I can certainly help you there. But before that, there's something I should inform you of. I believe the exchange service card you were giving earlier this year has expired. I suggest I prepare a new one. Here you are. 70% that card discounted by the way you did before will exchange yourself for mail at a higher rate than you typically find elsewhere. Are you sure this is alright when you use that service on me? Naturally, your girlfriends of the course for me after all. That you still have access to the small convenience is but a matter of course. Well, who will be to turn over our noses up at their generosity? We'll be sure to make use of it. Of course, all you need is to ask. I'll call Chief Roberts for you now. Hello there, SSS. Good to see you again, Chief. You'll hear about my request, right? This is a huge help. I really wanted to make sure I get you in particular for this job. But it sounded fun enough to pique your interest. The request says something about our user acceptance testing for a new product. I believe it's called Prom Party. That name sounds familiar somehow. Hey, yeah, I feel like Teal's mentioned it like once or twice. Well, you're going to get a kick out of it. Believe me. So, can you get started right away? Yeah, we're good to go. You might give us more details on what we're exactly doing. I love to. One story in short of it is that we plan to release a fun little Orbital game called Pom Pom Party. This is a program that Orbital Terminals owners can play with one another via the Orbital network. An Orbital game. How is it any different from, say, a game like billiards or poker? Well, it's similar to in the concept you compete for victory, and that there are rules to be followed. However, there's one major difference. This is a game played not on a physical surface, but on a terminal screen, while technology really making strides. So when you ask us to assess with testing, that meant with playing the game? Exactly. I want you to play a test Palm Party. Errors often occur during the development cycle, so quality assurance is critical. If this is such an important step, why not have someone from the Foundation take care of it? Because normally we will be asking Teal for help with this, but that presents a certain problem. Actually, two problems to be more specific. Problems major enough to limit it seek help outside the Foundation. And what would those be? Well, first off, Teal's had a habit of activating her EN system from time to time while testing the game. Consequently, whatever data we receive from her will always end up screwed. EN system? I believe it has something to do with the deal that Teal works really for work. I heard her give a brief explanation before. If I remember right, it's what she uses when operating over the terminals and strives, at least I think anyway. I suppose it's a good opportunity to explain things from the top. The EN system is the name of the program built into Teal's chest protector. It supports world-leading odds activation for orbital slaves and even enhances her high-speed data processing abilities. You can think of these two features as the EN system's primary function. But builds looking at mastering such a complicated system takes considerable aptitude. Wait, I can imagine. I have to admit, it's hard to parse this kind of subject without her here to elaborate. So what you're saying is that the system of hers runs counter to testing procedure. Well, in a way, when Teal uses the EN system, she can perform changes that no average player could. She tends to wipe the floor with whoever she's playing. Jonah is the usual victim. He's never won a single time. Ah, but I'm not saying Teal is cheating or anything. Please don't tell us that. Sure. So, that's one reason. What's the other? Good question. The other has to do with the fact that this game is what we call competitive multiplayer. Like I said before, it's designed for users to play with each other remotely across the orbital net. With that in mind, I feel it would be best to conduct a practical test with a small scope, such as within the city. I think I understand what you're getting at. Though I have to say, playing the same game several districts away sounds incredible. Huh, doesn't it? Believe it or not, projects like this have been in the works since the early days of the Orbital Network project. Once the net becomes more widespread, even more people will be able to enjoy the game. For example, you can play it with your friends on a windy day like this without ever leaving your home. Games on the Orbital Network, what a time to be alive. I may have way more bit there, but I think that's the gist of it. Alright, for a present from me to you. Is this a memory card? It sure is. That memory card says Palm Party application data store on it. Put it in your terminal at the SSS building, and once installation is complete, you can play right away. Yes. Actually, installation. That's when you configure the program data to operate on a computer, correct? It says Teal performed installations before, so I think I can manage. Perfect. We'll let you handle that, Ellie. You're already ahead of the curve. Very encouraging. I should give you these two, my email number and my Palm Party account ID. Account ID? I'm not the only one who's starting to get a little overwhelmed. Basically, it's like a name you use on the Orbital Network. It's sort of required to play the game. You don't have to think about it too much beyond that. So no need to worry for now. Just input it into the program once you install the Palm Party beta. After that, call me on your email, and I'll tell you what to do next. That's all? Think you can handle it? I think so, man. You got that, guy? Let's head back to the SSS building and get started. Lead the way. Alright, I'll play a game. Let's go this way. I'm gonna hit the stairs real quick. Since it's raining, there's no cat. Makes sense. Alright, according to Chief Roberts, all we have to do is install this memory course into the terminal. Will you do that honestly? I'll be happy to. Alright, so you installed it. Just to do it, I was going to put the account information Chief Roberts provided us. But are you a regular world tech whiz? Are you that surprised? Just never ever get a handle on. Not why people our age know half as much about Warhol politics as you either. To be fair, I only knew what to do because I'd seen Tia work on the terminal before. I also read for the instruction manual. Everything seemed easy enough to parse. So we really appreciate it. I mean, I only just learned how to use the keyboard at all. You're very welcome. Now then, so we contact Chief Robert? Yeah, let's do it. Hold on, boy. I'll take the installation without a hitch. Yeah, everything turned out okay. What do we do next? Well, what else? Give it a shot and play around together. Go ahead and boot up Palm Party from your terminal. My cat name should display on your screen. Select it to challenge me to a match. Oh, and while we're at, why don't we have you throw down the gauntlet, Mr. SSS leader? Sure, why not? Controls are yours, boys. Haha, you're in the developer's den now. Fancy you can beat me in my own game? You may think yourself a man worthy of seat tier, but I'll be the judge of that word bangings. His entire motive here about as transparent as glass. All protected dad versus all protected dad. It's a match of the century. Don't tell me this is why you requested the SSS in the first place. Haha. No. This is just all in good fun. I just thought I'd add a bit of dynamic flair, it's all. Okay, let's game begin. So it's like Tetris Attack. It's me being okay. Okay, I need to practice. I lost. Wow, I don't think I ever felt this sorry for myself. Look at you, we're getting to it. This is just my impression from watching you over your shoulder, but is it me or Chief Roberts kind of bad at this? Considering he's on the same level as Tor began despite developing the game, I'd say it's pretty pathetic. Well, he was probably going easy on me, right? I thought it wouldn't be much of a test if the two players were similarly scaled. Wow, what a match! That's going to be one for history books. My heart's still racing. But this goes that way. We're still giving it his all. So, how were the test results? Absolutely perfect. The connection within the stage had no latency, and the signal was stable. I would say it was a rousing success. Really now, glad to hear it. Remember, you only have the beta version, but I'll update to the full release eventually. Once that happens, you'll be able to face up against far more opponents than myself. I would appreciate if you play just as many people as you could after that. If you ever want a rematch, I'll be glad to give you another shot at the crown. Alright. We're beating him. Alright, I get my win now. Alright, next was... let's do the umbrella one first. Hey Oscar, one time to see. You said that you need some help from the SSS. There you are, Roy. I was wondering when you saw up. It really has been a while since you in that baby face of yours last walked in here, huh? Where you been? Off vacation at Mesohelm or something? Come on, do you really think I have that time or mail for that? I told you the SSS was going to be on hold while I trained with the first division, didn't I? Huh? Did you? Must have slipped my mind. Anyhow, let's get down to business. We don't want to spend all your time catching up. Yes, would you mind giving us the details of your request? Well, technically, it's not so much my request as it's real Momo's over there. You know, Tally's doll. It's been raining all day, so she brought her umbrella along to run some errands and, well... Where's my pink umbrella go? It's really, really special to me too. And there you have it. How that explains things. Have you always searched a bakery in its immediate surroundings? Of course we did. Oscar and I looked everywhere. That's how we came across this. Bennett pulled out a pink umbrella. Huh? But wait a second. Is that not Momo's umbrella? That's what I assumed at first, but look here. Bennett saw the umbrella handed to the group. It reads, Milling. Now I get it. Someone got the wrong umbrella and took it with them by mistake. Yeah, I had the exact same thought. Few people will come up in the rainy days. It's easy to remember who's been in the bakery today. This is Milling. But this Milling doesn't ring any bells. That's why we call it SSS. I was hoping you guys could find Milling and trade her umbrella for Momo's. Think you can help her out? Absolutely, we're on the case. We'll track the umbrella down before you know it. Awesome. I know I can count you, Lloyd. First, we need a clue about who this Milling may be. Do you have any idea, Lloyd? Is it possible that you guys have met her before? Maybe? If we at least knew what part of the city she was from, it would help narrow things down. Well, I definitely recognize the name, but the question is from where? I think Milling lives... Residential? In the residential district? In the residential district, right down the street from Ellie's grandfather. Nope, you're not even close. I'm not? Milling's the granddaughter of Chairman Morris from the Business Owners Association at East Street. She has an older brother named Roy. I'm willing to bet they came here together. Oh, actually, yeah, I do remember a pair of siblings swinging by a bit ago. So she's Chairman Morris' granddaughter. I still know. We've spoken with her a few times, come to think of it. But wait, how do you know so much about them, Walshy? I know the city inside out. It's one of my benefits of being a host. It's still not going to make me endorse it as your side job, you know. At least it comes in handy from time to time. Thanks for the save, Walshy. Well, now that we've solved that mystery, you guys should take Milling's umbrella with you. Here you are. Just exchange that one for Momo's when you find her. Best of luck out there, Lloyd. So, you'll find it for me, right, mister? Of course, Momo. We'll be back with the umbrella in no time. Why don't we play Cherry Mars a visit? We should know where Marine is. Wait, his house is in the end of East Street. Let's head over and see what we can find. Now let's head over here. Hello, Miss Para. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting visitors on a windy day like this. We're sorry about that. There's something we wanted to ask you. Do you recognize this? I most certainly do. That belongs to a real Marine, doesn't it? Are you here to return it? Oh, come to think of it, I could have sworn she had her umbrella when she came home from the bakery. What about that? Oh dear, so that's what this is all about. I hope poor Will Momo is alright. Do you happen to know where your granddaughter is right now, ma'am? He doesn't seem to be around. Seeing her brother Royal out for a walk right now, which means she has Momo's umbrella with her. But unfortunately, I didn't think to ask where they were heading. I'm terribly sorry about that. Sounds like we just missed her then. They couldn't have gone far in this rain. If they're not on East Street, then Central Square, the downtown district, and the Harbor District on the right Greek candidates. Yes, that sounds about right. Keep an eye out for Roy's green umbrella or marine pink one, or Momo's, I suppose. Pink and green, good taste. This will be easy enough for us to pick out. Right, let's begin our search. Thank you for your help, ma'am. Not at all. You're always welcome to visit. Alright. Let's try downtown first. The closest. Pink and green. Alright, not here. Alright, Harbor District will be my second guess. If I walk on the pier, nope. Let's try Central Square. The yellow. Did I miss something? Man, William Marine. Excuse me, but will you happen to be Roy? Yeah, that's me. How can I help you? Go with the Crossbow Police, SSS. Oh jeez, I had no idea. Marine must have taken it by mistake and not realized. They look so similar, you know. Sorry about that. I guess we should exchange them as soon as we can. Speaking of, where is Marine right now? When the two of you walking, taking a walk? We were, but she kind of strong-armed me into a game of hide and seek. I told her it was a bad idea since it was raining, but she wouldn't take no for an answer, and well... Yeah, I kind of lost her. She's a poor hiding, and I can't seek, so I can't really say how long this takes. That's unfortunate. Well, in that case, how about we help you find her? For real, that'd be awesome. I'm not sure where she's hiding, but I don't think she leaves the Harbor District. I doubt she went into any buildings either. This probably isn't going to be easy, but I appreciate you guys winning your hand. Not all, we're always up for a challenge. Let the marine hunt begin. I found a small kid. Or hide behind a White House. Well, what do we have here? Haha, gotcha. Yep, you found me. Wait, you're not my big brother. Who are you? Professional marine finders. Well put, I'll go get Roy. Walter called Roy over to Marine's hiding spot. Roy then told Marine about the mix-up between her and Momo's umbrellas. And that's why we were looking for you. Oh, so I made an oopsie. Nah, I didn't mean to take the wrong umbrella. That's alright, Marine. Just return it and they'll make sure that it gets back to its rightful owner. Okay, here you go. Alright then, let's trade. Marine took the quick umbrella and returned Momo's. Thank you, Marine. Uh-huh. Something I'll say sorry to Momo myself. Well, aren't you a mature one? Yes, he really is, huh? If I was more like Marine, I'll probably be looking at a second job or a first one. For that matter. Anyways, thanks for the help, you two. We'll be sure to return Momo's umbrella. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Hey, Roy, how things go? Great, mission's complete. Here you go, Momo. This is my umbrella, the one my dad bought for me. Thank you, you're my heroes. You're very welcome. We're glad we could help. That's now case closed then. Thanks for the help, gang. I knew we could count on you. We'll be sure to put in another request next time we need help. Anytime. That's what we're here for after all. Catch you later, Oscar. And then I need to go to the civic building. Just this. Welcome to the Clarksville Civic Center. Oh, pardon me, SSS. Thank you very much for coming. Hello, we're here about the request you sent in. We also have a few new members helping us out today. A pleasure. It's nice to meet you. And you as well. The Civic Center, huh? It feels well real having to call it that now. Yeah, I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that this is not City Hall anymore. I'll take it some getting used to. For sure, the only relocated to the new building, now that it's nearly completion. That said, the Civic Center will continue to operate as a branch office of sorts for the local government. In that sense, it's still a terrific resource for the community the way it has been. That's good to know. Yes, and this reception desk will continue to serve as a point of contact for a variety of residential and municipal services. Attempts to notify the population of this have gone largely unnoticed. However, we're going to create a lot of confused inquiries as a result. Sorry, that's not what you came here for. No problem. Says could have your work cut out for you. Bureaucracy just couldn't get more dull though, could it? 1 second. If it were up to me, I'll give this place a real entertainment district flair. Maybe make it royalty hall for the public official. Civil service by daylight, nightclub by moonlight. I'm sure the SSS would be more popular than ever if he spearheaded that. That doesn't sound like the kind of popularity we want. What will our support request even be? Our duty is to protect and serve the people, while they're not preparing to serve alcohol. It's kind of fun to picture though. Anyway, Ward, are you forgetting the reason we came here? Oh wait, sorry about that. Support request? Yes, allow me to explain. I'm sure you all know what a change of residence notice is, correct? And what moving in or out of Clarksville series is called a firewall. Recently, however, we noticed some suspicious names in several forms. Suspicious how? Well, you see, they didn't belong to anyone resident within the city. We checked each instance we came across, but none of them matched any citizen or corporate bodies in our records. With that in mind, I was hoping you could look into the addresses these suspicious names are filed under. Just to be safe, I would also like you to check on the former residents as well. In other words, we want to confirm the status of the previous and current occupants of every location. If there is even a slightest possibility there is a criminal matter, then we can't afford to ignore it. Essentially, like this calls for a full investigation. We won't leave a single stone unturned. I assume we have a list of suspicious addresses in question, but do you happen to know the whereabouts of each of their previous occupants as well? Unfortunately, only one of them notified us of the new place residents. The others are completely unaccounted for. Naturally, that's where our sleuthing comes in. Let's start by checking each address and previous occupant we know of the location of. Might want something about the other former residents during an investigation. Yeah, that's the look. Do you have some sort of list we can work off? Of course, I made copies of each of their forms for you in advance. Okay, we'll hold on to these. Looks like we have a total of 3 places of interest. The first is in the residential district. Alright, do you recognize this address? But let me see. Oh, that's the house right next to my grandfather. The residents are the Hybrids. Is this the name of the company? A stockbroker named Bond was living there with his family, as I remember. He has the same name listed as the previous resident. A stockbroker named Bond. Wasn't he one of the groanest victims during the court incident? Yes, I'm certain of it. I heard he and his family went through a rough patch after the incident, but I wasn't where they moved. That's worrisome. Did they suppose they got wrapped up in some kind of trouble? We can't know for sure, but Bond did submit a change of residence notice. They said he moved to East Street on the 2nd floor of the IKEA apartment. That's just to the west of the Bracer Guild. The residential district in the East Street. That's 2 places I know in so far. The next address is also on East Street. I know this one. It belongs to the Fisherman's Guild. Wait, what? What's wrong? Well, the form says the current occupant is the Imperial Fishing Club. I don't think I've heard that name before. You're a member of the Fisherman's Guild, aren't you, Lloyd? Have the other members say anything about this? Well, I've been kind of busy lately, so I haven't had nearly as much time for fishing as I like. There's also no new address listed for the Fisherman's Guild. Maybe they just changed their name. I guess we'll find out when we get there. The final address is the first floor of the Roaches Heights in downtown district. The name of the previous resident was Griffner, there's no current residence listed for him either. The new tenant is Mr. Sean Aham. Wait, why does that name sound so familiar? Maybe because he's the name of the famous fairy tale author? What? He's the man who wrote Mark in the Ridge of the Deep Forest. It's one of Library's most popular children's series. Remember, Ward? We ran across that name while investing with Vake. Yeah, that's right. It was a password from one of the doors, wasn't it? Wow, though, I can't believe our famous author would choose to live downtown. Me neither, considering he'll be dead for years now. Oh wait, I knew that. Not to rub it in, but this sounds like the sort of thing you saw caught when our phantom penman turned in his form. I can't apologize enough for that. We do try to be careful about these things, I swear. We understand it must be a busy time for the civic center with the new mayor in office, not to mention the relocation. Yeah, the ones who should be apologizing are the people who submitted these forms. Yes, as supposed to way. Not to worry, the SSS is on the job. Let's get this investigation started, everyone. We'll report back once we verify the situation at each of these addresses. Thank you so much, I'm counting on you. Okay, let's do the downtown one first, and then look backwards. One. Both decides in the downtown district this should be the place. Excuse me, is anyone home? No answer. Is it locked? Yeah, it's bolted tight. Maybe I'm just imagining this, but I feel like I can sense someone inside. Really? Ah, the old pretend you're not home and maybe the go away trick. So what now? Is this part where we get to barge in without a warrant? As much as I hate indulging you, we may have to consider it if there's no other options. What was that? Sounds someone tipping their hand, which means your intuition was spot on. Let's give them one more chance. Excuse me, we know you're in there. We want to ask you a few questions. Someone's stubborn. You don't suppose they'd bail out the window. It'd be a real problem if they did. Oh, you want to make no one racket? What's going on here? Oh, sorry about that. We're with the Crossroad Police, SSS. We're here to speak with this tenant of this apartment. Do even know who lives here? Well, of course I do, but before that, how about you start by telling us what's going on? Sure thing. So that's aware of it. You need the ID that wasn't in this unit here. I think I may owe you all an apology in that case. Why? Well, to tell you the truth, that used to be my apartment not too long ago. So you're a Griffner then? Yep, I'm the dummy who forgot to submit his change residence notice. This would be still be enough time to get one though. To consider the message received, I'll have it done by the end of the day. Thank you, that would be great help. On that note, will you mind sharing with us why you chose to move? Of course, it was a bit of a twist of fate actually. I was working as a trader before I screwed up and lost everything a year ago. That's how I wound up here. Recently, an old business associate of mine decided to lend me a hand after hearing about what had happened. They offered me a job in Kafar a couple of weeks ago and I accepted it on the spot. If that's the case, well, what are you still doing here? Just dropping by. I figured I should thank everyone in the building who supported me when I needed it the most. I don't know where I'll be if not for them. Oh, it was nothing special, my friend. Oh wait, thanks for being honest with us, Griffner. Now, we just need to know more about the new resident. Oh, right. Is there something specific we should know about them? Well, thing is, this particular tenant situation is a bit unusual. Let me have a try. Oh, this is tenant. Anybody in there? If you are, mind opening up? These folks are here with the police. They're not here to hurt anyone. They just need to identify you. Ah, open sesame. Do what you have to. Just try not to cause too much commotion. Of course, thank you for your cooperation. Pardon this, sir. Are you here to mock me? Huh? Ask if you came to mock me. I'm sure you love nothing more than to stick to the illustrious diet member who fell off his porch and into the gutters. Wait, I know you. This must be represented. representative, what, yeah, representative Gable of the Imperial faction, well, former representative anyway. You were lying well at St. Eloisa after your corruption was supposed, as recall. So you know my story. Well, you're found your man. What are you going to do with me now? I'll have you know, I'm completely broke, mirrorless. I wouldn't even be able to afford this apartment if not for the mercy of the old acquaintance of mine. Ah, is that why you're here? To use me for that few connections I have left? No, of course not. We're only here to verify the current occupant of the room is. So just to confirm, Mr. Gable, that current occupant will be you, correct? Yes. You get the right of it. That's all we need to know. As long as there isn't anything illicit going on here, you're fine. I do have one question though. Why use such a ridiculous name of your changed residence form? Don't tell me you actually expected to fool anyone with a name like that. It was an instant red flag. That it was, unless you're dealing with the rise of a virtual ghost ranger here. Oh, right. Truth is, I've always been a big fan of Son Armhelms. It was the only name I could come up with when I was starting at the farm. Oh, so that's why. It's true that Son Armhelm's work is appropriate for all ages, I suppose. No shame in being young and hard. That's one way to spin it. Shut up. Just let me be away. Get what you came for? Now get out of my house. Yes, please excuse us. I think it's time, Ward. Right. We'll be going now. Easy enough. I never expected one to Representative Gable of all people. All things considered, he may still be better off than some of the other former Diet members. Agreed, the ones who end up getting arrested in the wake of the court incident have it way worse. I would say they got what they deserve, but good luck convincing them of that. The big takeaway here is that your past misdeeds will always come back to haunt you. That's just how it works. This world works. Still, I'm sure we can turn his luck around if he works hard and mend his old ways. I still have hope for Mr. Gable and all the other ex-representatives can be reformed and find peace. Hopefully Ernest can do the same too one day. Our reader isn't just viewers, it's also compassionate. And on that note, why don't we go grab some drinks at Trinity? We can use a few after all that talking. Huh, we're still on duty, you know. Anyway, let's take care of everything. We need to check in downtown. We'll send that over to the next area of our investigation. To the Fishman Guild. It's the same as the last time we came. Are you sure we don't know what happened here, Ward? Not a clue. Honestly, I've been keeping up with the Fishman Guild all recently. Oh, hold on. It looks like the door's unlocked. Show me, weirdo, and you call yourself a fisherman. What he said. We're not going to stand for you strong arm earthquake out with this. Did you hear that, Ward? I recognize those voices. Let's check it out. Excuse us. Oh, and who might you be? Oh, wait. It's Ward. You came at just the right time. Go ahead, tell him, Ward. The Crossbow branch of the Fisherman Guild is a place for all anglers are supposed to stand together as comrades while alive. Back up. What's going on here? So you belong to the Fisherman's Guild, do you? Have you come to voice your pay grievances as well? Well, it's true that I'm a member, but one of us is Detective Notebook to the man and explain that they were here in the middle of a official investigation. They're investigating suspicious addresses. I suppose it's true that we submitted the residency from before registering as a business. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ward. Rick Ward III. Otherwise known as Hale and Bonniers Rick Ward Company. The leading fishing equipment manufacturer in all of Somalia. As for the Imperial Fishing Club, it's none other than the Professional Angling Association that I represent. The Rick Ward Company. Have you heard of it, Ward? Yeah, any fisherman with his bait would be familiar with the Rick Ward name. Ricky said it's the #1 fishing guild brand on the continent. You can cast a rod anywhere without seeing their stuff. Wow, they're that prolific? But what business would inhale to the Imperial Company have in Costa? That business, of course, is to further expand the reach of my glorious Imperial Fishing Club, standing in our newest foothold. Here, it's all the fine print, officers. Let me take a look at that. It's a rental agreement for this building. Everything here checks out. The current tenant is the Imperial Fishing Club. Huh. Now do you understand? You can't let him get away with this, Ward. He's trying to show up the fisherman's guild. You sure? That's right, he snatched that lease away from branch manager Cardan without even discussing it with him. This cockboy spelled no mill convincing the real estate company to transfer it over. We might have been a tad forceful, but I assure you that we followed all legal processes. Furthermore, this establishment was being raised on commoners such as yourselves. The Fisherman Guild views England as no more than a hobby or a pastime. That's saying nothing of your sorry equipment. Hey, don't forget I'm a member too. This discussion is over. We made our case perfectly clear. Now come and leave so you can report back to this Sultan of yours. I'll leave the rest of your cell. Yes, sir. Don't run away, you coward. That's right, this isn't over. Something tells me he's not coming back. How did this happen? You can't just let him get away with it. Wait, stealing a branch out from under us causes every vision one at once. Branch Manager Cardan is going to want to hear about this too. He'll know what to do. Hey Peter, what's going on? I'm still real confused. Oh, that's right, you've been absent for a while, Lloyd. First things first, let's get out of the rain and talk somewhere. I'll call the branch manager and have him meet at gigantic jazz bar in the back alley. We'll be sure to wait up for you, Lloyd. The two of us are gonna go ahead for now. See you there. I know what caused all this. I'm not entirely sure, but we're gonna have to follow up if we want an answer. Let's head to the jazz bar. Oh. Wait. Hey, what, guys? See, you made it. Trying to drag out all this way. Now that we're all here, though, it's time to begin the meeting. First, we have to fill in the details, Ward. Truth is, our guild branch has been on hiatus these past few months. You can think of it as a self-imposed suspension. Suspension? Yep, it's because the man behind that horrible incident at Churchill was one of our members. Once the dust settled, we all decided to take some time off to re-examine ourselves. But his actions were his own. We shouldn't feel responsible for them. Sure, we weren't directly involved in the incident and certainly didn't do anything criminal, but Chorham was still one of our own, a guild brother. Yet not once did he see any sign of sinister man plotting beneath the surface. In all honesty, we owe a heavy debt to society for failing to notice. Today, well, we'll set that aside for now. About a week ago, I received a notice from the real estate agency that manages our building. Perhaps it was because of our hiatus, but they claimed the property was abandoned and declared our contract null and void. They then informed us that they would sign a new contract with the Imperial Fishing Club. We tried getting in contact with the Imperial Fishing Club ourselves, but it didn't go well. And when we dropped by the branch today, the representative was there acting like he owned the place. I mean, sure, that's what the contract says, but we didn't learn the truth about it until today. The rest you already know, Roy. This is a little more complicated than I expected, but I think I understand the situation. Yes, our building has been absorbed by the Imperial Fishing Club, headed by the head of the Wake Ford Company himself. As for Angler, I take no aces with them wanting to expand the horizon, but not at our expense, especially not through the use of coercion. I don't even understand why they hate us so much in the first place. It's harassment, plain and simple. So, what can we even do about it? Other than bottle time, nothing for now. Still, we can't just sit back and let this spell the end of the Fisherman's Guild crossbow branch. So, while it was certain that we'll have life, we have no other choice but to end our hiatus. Then in that case, the crossbow branch of the Fisherman's Guild is officially back in business. This, I've been waiting for this. However, all members will be starting over an amateur fishing rank. I'm also going to suspend the rank certification exam too. Huh? Wait, hold on a second. You can't be serious. Can you? I mean, I'm a master fisher. Not anymore, you aren't. We're kicking things up with a clean slate, no exceptions. All that hard work. Oh, now it's not so bad, Copan. We'll move up in the ranks in no time once the exam returns. Easy for you to say. You start out at the hobbyist fishing rank. Okay, let's settle down, Copan. I'll start at the amateur fishing rank anyway. so it's not we can have much at stake. To make up for it, I'll supply you with all new fishing gear. Here, boys, take these. Oh wait, I'll just leave it to you guys. As for me, I'm going to get to work and find us a new office. Let's meet up again soon. We can see any updates we have then, especially if they're about what the Imperial Fishing Club's up to. Yeah, guy. Well, that took a while, but we finally got to the bottom of what happening at the old Fisherman's Guild building. Yeah, we're done all we can on this end. Let's get back to investigating the rest of the actresses and the rest. Yeah, we know the fish. Ah, there you go. Alright. Alright. Excuse, is anyone home? No lock. Is the door unlocked? No, actually, it's open. I hear some voices inside too. Maybe they're so busy talking they didn't notice us. Why don't we just join in? They won't have up to open if they wanted to keep us out. And besides, this is the official police business in the way. That doesn't mean we can barge into people's homes whenever we want, but we are in dire need of some answers, so we don't have a choice. Let's go inside and make our own presence known. Man, the three of us were awake. Did he know wheels out there? Haha, something like a real raining morning drift racing, huh? Okay, my heart's still pounding like crazy. By the way, Reggie, what happened to those girls you called? Oh yeah, they should be here any minute now. See, what I tell ya? Ah, perfect timing. Oh, we got some real highs. Yeah, they're even more smoking than I thought they'd be. Excuse me? I'm not sure if I'm more offended or confused. Thanks for bringing them here, my good man. We'll let you boys a tip. This could just be my experience talking, but I get the sense that they think you're the hostesses they call for. Let's just clear things up here. We're with the SSS of the Crossbow Police. There's a few things we need to ask you. This shouldn't take long. So we get this straight. The three of you came to Crossbow to get some real-world experience. They came across this house for sale while looking for a place to stay, and you're here by on the round. Do I have that correct? That's right. Fine. Get it through your skulls. Just one more thing. The residency form is listed under the name of High Blood. What's that about? You wanna know? That's what we call our dynamic trio. It's cause we got noble blood cruising through our veins. Pretty sick name for three guys bred by the goddess, huh? Straight. All these dads are higher ups of the Verne Company. As a matter of fact, yours is the board of directors used to be groveling at our feet. Huh. Couldn't have it put better myself. Oh, finally. Hello, ladies. Whoa, now these are the real deal. Pardon us, which of you is Mr. Highbloods? Oh, we're not interrupting, are we? No, not all girls. They were just leaving. Well, take a hike already. And don't let the door hit you on the way out. Okay, we get the message. Looks like they're in for a good time. I wouldn't mind staying behind a bit. They struck me as spoiled brats posting on their parents' money. It's a shame that such a beautiful home fell into their hands. I can't imagine what this is what Bond wanted. No, nothing about their contract sticks out to me as illegal though. It's frustrating, but there's nothing more we can do about it. True enough, we should just leave them alone for now. Anyway, this is what we need to check in the residential district. So we pay Bond a visit now, Roy? I wait to hear his side of the story. See, I'm worried about his family. Okay, let's head over to their new home in East Street. They're staying at the Alpaca Apartments. Okay. This way. This way. And this way. And this is the appointment. Oh, we have visitors. I remember you. Oh, with the SSS? You're Bond, correct? We met during the court incident? Yes, of course. I'm in your debt for rescuing me from that terrible fortress. I've been wanting to express my gratitude to you all this time. You're my deepest thanks. And mine as well. Our family owes you a great deal for all you've done for us. Not all. We're only doing our duty. I'm glad to see you all in good health. If only because of you and your team by disgrace. Was there a particular reason you couldn't visit it? There is, actually. I see. So you're for investigating the dubious change of residency forms. I take it you'd like to hear the details of how I saw our old home then. There's side of pride, but we need to confirm that it is all above board. It's fine. I understand where you're coming from. The sad truth of the matter is that we had to sell off the house to help repay our debt. The buyer turned out to be the same real estate agency we originally purchased from. Everything but this transaction was legitimate. So, as far as I know, nothing remotely illegal occurred at all. It's a relief to hear. I do have a question, however. You have no obligation to answer. I understand if you're rather not. But will you mind divulging how it is to fell into debt? Well, as you already suspect, it was a consequence of my actions this past spring. My memories from then are still a blur. I made some ill-advised investments while under the influence of those horrible blue pills. After the incident, our lives came crashing down and we fell into some serious debt. I'm so sorry. It's alright. Believe it or not, I feel blessed that everything had happened. Thankfully, I was able to cover most of the debt by selling all of our assets. Since I personally took on the losses, I was fortunate enough to keep my job. Most importantly, my wife and daughter stayed with me through it all. They still love their full of a husband and father. Still, you promised to not say things like that again. We're a family, nothing will change that. We made a vow, remember? For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer. Oh, swell. You truly are the love of my life. I'm so grateful you and Sue's dear. Dear, please, not while we have company. Wow, you two really have something special together. 1 second. They say home is where the heart is. So once you're together, where you live, it doesn't really matter. Haha, a bit of a Gnu's way to put it, but yes, I suppose you're right. In any case, I've been working hard at making a fresh start and keeping my nose clean. And I'll be sure to pay off the rest of our debt too, for my wife and my daughter's sake. Oh, darling, you're a good man, Bond. Please let us know if you ever require our assistance again. That's right, we'll be there for you. I'm grateful that you will even go to such lengths for me. We'll be sure to call the SSS if we happen to need your help. So, is that all you needed? I'll be happy to answer any other questions you might have. No, that's okay. We got what we came for. Thank you for your cooperation. So we get going then. That would be for the best. We'll sort ourselves out. It was nice seeing you, Bond. We'll be rooting for you and your lovely family. Much appreciated. I'll do what I can. As for we. Oh, hello. Are you speaking with Mother and Father? That's right, the 6 of us were having a nice chat together. You have a wonderful parents, Santia. You think so too? They've been closer than ever now, especially after we moved. I could ask for better parents. Is that right, Marie? Sounds like Marie's agrees. Yeah, I'm happy for them. And when I confirmed the whereabouts of Bond and his family, I think that just about wraps up the investigation. Let's return to the Civic Center and give a report. And then I might need a break if my voice is killing me. Hello everyone, how goes your investigation of those suspicious actresses? It's all finished actually, we're here to give you a report. Oh my, you did a wonderful job. Interesting, 3 Cavalians moved into the residential district while a group of Ebonians moved into East Street. As for the downtown, what's this? Is something wrong? No, not at all. I just wasn't expecting to see Mr. Gibber's name here. I have mixed feelings about it, given how often I used to see him in this building before he fell out of favor. It's strange, despite his corruption and everything that happened with the Imperial faction, I just can't believe myself to hate him. I know exactly how you feel. He seemed like a more straightforward person at most, at least for better or worse. If one of the men were half as wholesome as his taste in literature, maybe then he'll be bears away. I suppose I can't disagree. In any case, I believe it's worth to investigate the SSS. The next step is for the residential affair to find the paperwork and sort everything out. Thank you for your help today. You're welcome. We're always happy to be of service. Please let us know if you ever need anything else you can assist with. Alright. Everything's done. Let's go check my art. Alright, how much of this chapter do I have left? Book is an opening. Oh, oops. So CS 1, 2. Alright. I have everything open besides one person. Alright. Maybe like that. Left for at least now. I don't need Eagle Eye. Let's read the action 1. Do the seal? Yeah. Let me just give you Eagle Eyes. You can revive now. And give me a defense. Been promoted. It goes to the exchange shop downtown now. Oh, wrong way. There's something always said about this place. I see Jingo is one of the counters usual. The sub has connections to Cosplay Sage's black market, right? Rumor in the CGF was that you could buy weapons and ammunition here. But for what it's worth, the sub will cut you a more honest deal than most in the underworld. But the owner, now there's a woman you would cost twice. That's one way to put it. Anyway, let's ask her if she knows anything about the man we met. Oh, we'll go with the cat drag then, if it ain't the SSS. Haven't seen your mugs right here in a while. And it's nice to see you. Again, that's what actually. Now what do we have here? I heard the rumors, but I didn't think they were true. What are you up to, Razzie Hemisil? Oh, nothing much, you know me. Just having a real bit of fun. If you like, we could talk about it over drinks at Trinity. Whatever, kid. So what do you want? Need? Just for the record, I've always pretty much stock of everything with Vic left behind. I didn't even realize that was happening. Actually, there's something we think you can answer for us, Ashley. As an arms deal, I mean. And yeah, what would that be? You come to ask me how Chow and his buddies are up to? So you know about that too. But no, it's about a different matter entirely. A huge one-eyed man with red hair. You know anything? We suspect he's connected to the underworld. One way or another. That description fits a few people I might know. But given what's going on in Crossbow right now, is it that bad? Well, I was just thinking about who it could be, worst case scenario. The kiddies wouldn't have a chance of matching him in a fight. No chance at all? So, does that mean he's really a terrorist or a Jaeger? Huh, who can say? If he's who I think he is, then that makes him a former client of mine. And there's one thing I value is customer confidentiality. But if he's a terrorist, we have a duty to the act. Even Crossbow has walls that protect against the threat of terrorism. I'll grab to ask you again, what do you know? Boy? Huh, not bad. Your guy's brother, kid brother, yeah? You got the same spark in your eyes. You knew my brother, Ashley? I saw, that Dunleavy come by here every now and then. But before him, there was no detective who was crazy enough to keep tabs in the downtown district. He was a man, Sam, he ain't with us anymore. In honor of that mountain head, I'll throw your bone just this one. My worst case scenario is that he's a terrorist, not by the words of the wall, but he is dangerous like a man-eating tiger. A man-eating tiger. Huh, and that's what you'll find behind a circus cage, I'm guessing. Well, I can't say for sure whether it's really him. You said the man you saw was alone, yeah? The guy I'm thinking about would used to be with his subordinate, or a companion. Subordinate. That sounds more like a military organization. Huh, that's all you gain from me. You have to figure the rest out for yourself. Fine. Thanks for your help, Ashley. Still dressing, huh? Mama, do you unpack the new goods that came in yesterday? There's no need to rush in this world. More important, Jingo, did you see anyone strange when you went out earlier? Strange, Crossbow's full of weirdos, Mama. Like that sister brought a mountain of bread, or that tourist guy with the sandals. And don't forget Walsey, he's the weirdest of the bunch. Well, alright. Maybe I'm overthinking. I'm sure he would have bought that dog of his if it really came to Crossbow. Okay, let's connect to now. Okay. So that was a non-value exchange. It definitely leaves an impression on you. She told her daughter question stuff. True, but we have to understand that South like named Valerie have a code of honor to uphold. I'm grateful she told us as much as she did. Same here. She also described the man she was thinking of as a tiger. If he's not a terrorist, then there's a good chance he's a Jaeger. It makes sense, but I also wouldn't expect a Jaeger to be alone. So we report this to the chief. Yeah, that's a good call. If only Wendy were here, if anyone could help us with pinning down a potential Jaeger, it's him. Or support requests or fitness, or maybe we should head back to the SSS building for now. Stop right there! Is that Ward? Who's this guy? He's the leader of the gang here called the Saber Vapors. How's it going, Ward? I heard you haven't been hanging around your crew as much. Be quiet! It's none of your business! And you want to talk. Where you go sign up for the CPD? What are you trying to pull here? Not much of anything, really. The testaments are fine with it, and no one else is objecting, right? Don't mess with me. Who said you could just bail out here for 7 famous wild whales? Think you that's gonna fly? Think again. Well, slow down. It isn't like that. Stay out of this. I don't know what you're after getting better than cop Flossie, but you know just as well as I do. There ain't no way you're gonna walk out of here alive. This isn't going well, Ward. Well, Flossie? It's fine, I'll handle this. You understand, don't you, Ward? It should be obvious by now. The testaments, the silver vapors, they give us places to be, but they aren't places to stay, not forever. What? I found the testaments to stop the silver vapors from taking the downtown district over for themselves. Looking back, those little testaments of mine have grown a lot. Now, even without me there, they can hold their own and keep you guys in check. My job here is already done. You son of a... That's not all. One day I know the other members will outgrow the gang as well. They'll leave this life behind and find their own paths. There's no doubt in my mind. Walsey. Oh, Walsey. The silver vapors are no different. Sure, you guys are rough around the edges, but you have heart and spirit. A whole mafia was able to sway you. Do you get it now, Rod? Even you're going to find your own path one day too. Ha 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 ha! Now follow here, Grumsleys, garbage like that spill your mouth. Quit flapping your lips already. You're the ones who kept on calling this place holy ground, and you're about to let you get away from defiling it. Very well. Walsey, wait. Stand back, Roy. This is a beating I have to deliver myself. Huh, looks like you still get some balls after all. I'm gonna curse jump your behind straight into the ground. Huh, that'll wake you up if it doesn't kill you first. Enough talk. Huh? What the? Well, this one's for real.
Damn it!
かかってきなよ。
てめえおら
やれやれ。
バカな
Let's recap them. You! Don't tell me you had that in your back pocket this whole time. I'm no Randy when it comes to playing things close to my chest, but I knew that was a cheap shot. Still, I didn't hold anything back this time. That's my final act of good faith to you. Walsey! Goodbye, Ward. I have fun these past 2 years. Cut the BS, this ain't over yet. Get back here. You really think I'm gonna let you walk away from me? Walsey! Walsey? Walsey, are you okay? Sorry, you guys had to see that. I think I got real carried away back there. It's not using my style. Sorry, but no, never mind. It happens to the best of us. I don't understand why things have to be the way they are between you two. Having said that, I respect the way you handle yourself back there. Yeah, me too. I'm sure Ward will understand someday. Huh, I'm sorry you're right. Sorry for taking up your time. Let's move on. Hello, what? Benny to the SSS speaking. Hey, Roy. Having fun toughing out in the rain? Oh, hi, friend. What's up? Do you have a urgent request? Well, sure. Remember Mayor Bixson from Maine, right? Yeah, of course. And something happened over there. Yep, he reported that they're having monster trouble inside one of the mines again. More specifically, it's the old deserted one just outside of town. Monsters in the deserted mine. Is that weird or that strange? No, and none of the miners have been attacked or anything like that. But the mayor said that something unusual is happening inside the tunnels. He wondered if the SSS could come and investigate as a precaution. Something unusual. I wonder what it could be. Okay, we're done with every other urgent request we have on our plate, so we'll get to Maine as soon as we can. Sounds good. Oh, and one more thing. You'll also receive a support request for Wanted Monster on the main mountain path. You should do that while on your way to the village if you can. Got it. It also sounds like the weather is nice and clear to the northwest of the city, so it shouldn't be windy in the mountain path. Feel free to drive your car there if you want. Oh, really? Good to know. Thanks, friend. Contact us again if something new comes up. You betcha. Talk to you guys later. But they're friendly from us. Has something happened near Maine? Yeah, the mayor contacted the CPD about something unusual happening in one of the old mines. We're done for our support request inside the city, so let's make our way over once we're ready. Oh, the weather is apparently clear in that direction. We can take the car if we want. Aye aye, reader. Let's train by the back entrance of the SSS building and we'll end up going to Maine by car. Okay. How much more of this chapter do I have to go? That story rate is Wait, almost 9 o'clock. Alright. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna save here. And set the timer. So we're at 5:08, and we're almost at 150 hours for this whole marathon. So that's gonna be it for me tonight, folks. I'm a bit sore and I'm starting to break out because I was out in the cold too long and my skin was getting dried out. So I need to go take care of that. So I hope you have a good one, and I'll catch y'all next time.